Welcome everybody to the NDSU Dynasty on Hitstick. We got a good one for you today. The Bison are looking to take on the Sacramento State Hornets on the road following a disappointing loss against Air Force last week in their first ever Mountain Conference game. Last week saw our quarterback Nathan Hayes put up 3 interceptions in a blowout loss. If we want to win this one, we have to take care of the football and maybe even consider taking the ball out of his hands completely and just sticking with the run game. I do want to let you know that I've turned off the catching meter for this series. I want the ratings to matter more than my skills, so that meter is going to stay off. But here is your look at the Sacramento State Hornets featuring their best player Jamar Curtis, the 5'8", 80 overall running back. He's shifty, he's got pretty good speed, so we have to watch out for the run. And hopefully we can stop it better than we did last week. At 69 overall, this, on paper, feels like the most even matchup we've had so far this year. But I feel like we have more talent on our roster than they do. 4 of their top 10 players are running backs. Their quarterback is low rated, so hopefully we can make something happen in this game as we run practice. And it looks like we don't have any major injuries, but we have some wear and tear to look out for. And the Hornets will be without Miles Bailey, their D-tackle. We'll take all the help we can get. But what do you say we head to Sacramento for our last out-of-conference game on the schedule? A year ago, both these teams were competing at the highest level of FCS football, and now they're looking to make their claim on the FBS. It's NDSU versus Sacramento State. The Bison looking for a bounce-back win on the road. Let's see if they can get it. If you're hyped for Bison football, please leave a like and consider subscribing to Hitstick. We got a lot more Dynasty content coming your way. But for now, we're playing some late-night football, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway at Hornet Stadium. The kick will be returned, and he's taken down at the 13-yard line. And here's your first look at Jamar Curtis, the senior running back from Waldorf, Maryland. He's a bit undersized, but he makes up for it with his speed and shiftiness. Now here's your first play of the game for the Hornets. It's a handoff to Curtis, and he's taken down after a gain of 3. The Hornets changing the play at the line, 2nd and 7. It's going to be another handoff to Curtis, and he's stopped by Keith Williams for a loss of 1. Your quarterback today is Carson Conklin, a transfer from Fresno State. Conklin has time in the pocket. He finds his wide receiver, but Keith Williams gets him off the field. It's a 3 and out, and the Bison will take over, led by Nathan Hayes, who knows he made some mistakes last week. Some were a little bit unlucky. And Miles Mitchell has the first play of the game. He finds some running room, cuts it up the middle, and he gets brought down after a gain of 10. It's 2nd and inches. Now DJ Scott in the game. He gets the handoff. What else is new? And he gets the first down. Drop you in at 2nd and 10. Nathan Hayes with the ball for the first time in this game. He gets it out to reliable Reese Kessel, and he falls forward but can't pick up the first down, so it'll be a handoff to DJ Scott, who falls forward for the first. We said we wanted to get these running backs the ball more, and that's what we're not going to do on this play, and he's brought down by Xavier Williams. It's 2nd and 18. Hayes tries to get the screen off, but he's hit as he throws, so it'll be 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 18. Hayes, he's actually got time in the pocket. He finds Mekhi Collins, and he gets the first down, and they are in Hornet territory. What a play. Now 1st and 10. It's an RPO out to Jacob Kilzer, who tries his best and only picks up about 3. Now it's a handoff to DJ Scott. Great blocking by Empey, and Scott has another first down. Nathan Hayes changing the play at the line. It's 1st and 10. It's going to be an RPO out to Kilzer again, who has space, and maybe put that juke move back in your bag of tricks. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Scott. He's got a lane. He gets up the middle, and it's another first down. Scott having a great start to this game so far. As Mekhi Collins is moving in the backfield, he'll get the pass. He's got some space. Mekhi Collins, all that work only gets him 2 yards on the play. Miles Mitchell in the game. He gets the handoff, but he has nowhere to go, and he only picks up 2 on the play, so it's 3rd down. Now Hayes will put this ball into the air. He finds Abraham Myers. Abraham Myers runs through a man and tries to get into the end zone, but he gets it to the 1. And the handoff to DJ Scott. Perfect gap, and he's in for an NDSU touchdown. What a great play by Abraham Myers to set up a touchdown for DJ Scott. He's been our best player on this offense so far, and he continues his great form as the Bison get on the board first on the road. Now Sacramento State back on the field looking to answer back. Conklin in the backfield gets run over by a stampede of Bison, and Kelton McCaslin makes the pick. Oh my goodness, what an interception. He can't even believe it. He's just standing there menacingly. And NDSU will be set up at the 14. Let's take another look at this play. McCaslin trying to rush the passer. He gets thrown to the ground, and he's in perfect position to pick off this ball. The Bison, last play of the first quarter, it'll be a screen to DJ Scott. He makes a move, and he gets set up at the 4, and it's 1st and goal for the Bison at the end of the first quarter. You can't ask for a better start than this from your NDSU Bison. They are completely controlling the time of possession. So we come back from the first quarter break. It's a handoff to Miles Mitchell. He's rushing to the right, and he falls into the end zone for another NDSU touchdown. And I've liked the play of Miles Mitchell so far to start the season. It's so nice to have a backup running back who you can trust. Allows us to give Scott a break and keep him rested. And NDSU up 14-0 against the Hornets. Couldn't ask for a better script to this game on the road. Let's see what they do next. It's a handoff to Curtis, and Darius Givens finds him and makes him lose 2. 2nd and 12 now, another handoff, and he gets steamrolled by Matthew Stenbroden. So it'll be 3rd and long for the Hornets. Conklin in the backfield, and he's wrapped up by Keenan Wilson. It's a sack, and it'll be another 3 and out for the Hornets. They'll get on the field to punt. I cannot believe this start. And the kick is away. Returning it is Jackson Williams, our reliable wide receiver. He's got some space. Oh, he's got a lot of space, and he gets downed at the 39. Great return. 1st and 10. What do the Bison do from here? Handoff to Scott. Oh, he makes a man miss. He shreds a tackle, and he picks up the first. Scott is a first down machine today, but he gets stopped there. His first misstep on the day, as he picks up 8 on this carry. After 3 straight handoffs to Scott, we give the ball to Mitchell, and he falls forward to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Hayes wants in on the fun. He's going to roll out to the right, but he can't find anyone. He just throws this ball away. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Bison. The handoff to Scott. He gets around his offensive lineman. He is shifty. And the Bison are knocking on the door of the end zone. It's 1st and goal. And the handoff to Scott. He's going to try to bounce it, and he just misses the first down. So they'll get it to Scott again, and he stops short. And there's an injury on the field. It's our best offensive lineman. So what do you do on 3rd and goal? I guess you try to sneak it. Hayes, he's stuffed. And it'll be 4th and goal, but the offense is staying out there. Hayes looking to change the play. It's a play action, and he throws it to Abraham Myers, and he scores another NDSU touchdown. Do your dance, big fella. This looks like a whole different team. The NDSU Bison are steamrolling the Hornets. And these fans cannot believe what they're seeing. 21-0 before the end of the first half. Off the hands of Abraham Myers. He's turning into a reliable tight end too. I really do like his play a lot. Sacramento State now 1st and 10, 2 running backs in the backfield. Gets it out to his tight end, Elijah Huddle, for a gain of 8. And the handoff to Curtis is stopped short by Peter Haugo. Curtis can't get anything going today, and it'll be a screen out to his wide receiver, and he gets the first down. So one of the first downs for Sacramento State in this game, as Conklin rolling out to the right finds Curtis on the check down, and it's Evie wrapping him up. 2nd and 6 now, Conklin going to the air. He gets hit as he throws, and he finds Matthew Coleman. He gets them another first down. And the Hornets going into hurry-up mode inside of 2 minutes. It's clear they want to do anything to jumpstart this offense and give them a better chance in this second half. So it'll be Conklin in the air again, scanning the field. He's drilled by Larson, and Coleman can't make the catch. What a missed opportunity for the Hornets as Conklin go into the air again, and it's almost picked by Peter Haugo. Everyone getting a case of the yips here at Hornets Stadium. Would have been a huge play for the Bison. 3rd and 10, Conklin, he's going to throw it deep, and Coleman redeems himself and gets them a first down. So the Hornets on 1st and 10. Conklin will pass again. He gets the check down to his running back, and Peter Halgo letting out some aggression after that missed interception. As the Hornets still in hurry-up mode, 2nd and 6. As Conklin will pass again, he tries to get it to his tight end Huddle, but the collision knocks the ball loose. 3rd down. So on 3rd down, what do the Hornets have with 6 yards to go? It'll be another pass. He gets it to his wide receiver, Moses, who I'm pretty sure doesn't exist in real life. But Sacramento State putting together a decent drive as Curtis gets through the first level, and it's the cornerback Davis who makes the tackle. 53 seconds to go. Motion in the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Curtis. The blocking's perfect, and Curtis is going to get into the end zone. It's a fumble! NDSU comes away with the football! Recovered by Peter Halgo. These fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. I could not believe that this happened. As Darius Givens, our best player in the secondary, knocks the ball loose at the 1-yard line. What do you think? Was that knee down? It doesn't matter. The Bison have the football at the 1, and it'll be a handoff to Scott, trying to get some room. He picks up about 3. Less than 30 seconds in this first half. We'll give it to Scott again to get a little bit of room, but we end up getting a first. As the NDSU Bison go into halftime pitching a shutout, 21-0. Both offenses going off script in this game. We'll see what happens after halftime. Well, we'll take a look at some scores around the country. Ole Miss upsets LSU 29-26. It looks like that game came down to the wire. A lot of fun simulations in this game, score-wise. There's been some interesting ones for sure. As Sam Levitt throws 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, but it's not enough for the Tigers. SMU, Louisville. Louisville comes away from that one. Houston, Texas Tech. Big matchup in the Big 12, and Kansas State dominates Tulane. Our game has been an interesting one. I said I wanted to get this running back a lot of carries. 13 at the half. 76 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. He's looked good, and I can't wait to see what he does in the second half. So the Bison with the ball to start the second half. It's a handoff to Mitchell, and he gets nothing. So it's 2nd and 10. Nathan Hayes changing the play at the pocket. He's going to try to get this ball out, and that pass looked a little Mahomey. EA and their glitches. You know, all these glitches, and they still want to charge microtransactions for Dynasty. It's ridiculous. As we go 3 and out, it's our first punt of the day. Now, for the record, I know they got rid of the microtransactions, but just to be clear, I never would have used them on this Dynasty, as that's a pickup of 3. I want this Dynasty to be as realistic as possible. I'm tuning some sliders up as Keith Williams knocks that ball out of the air. And now 3rd and 7. Conklin, what does he got? He gets hit as he throws, and Matthew Coleman's there again to pick up a first down. He has been their best player all day. Play action pass, and he's brought down by Kelton McCaslin. Never a good look when the quarterback is running towards the direction of his own end zone, so that'll be a long 2nd and 22. As there's motion in the backfield, it's Conklin now, play action pass. He throws it deep to Moses, and he picks up a first down. What a play. I did not expect the pass game to be so strong today, as Conklin gets it out to Moses again, and he's got green grass ahead of him. It's a touchdown for the Hornets. The shutout is not meant to be, as it's a 40-yard touchdown for Carson Conklin, and Sacramento State gets on the board. Jason Moses gives something for these fans to get fired up about, as this secondary needs a tremendous facelift going into year 2. We just don't have the guys to get it done. As the Bison offense takes the field, 1st and 10, handoff to Miles Mitchell. He's going to bounce it out to the left and pick up 9 on the run. And now Scott back in the game. Play action pass, gets it out to his tight end Myers, and he gets just what he needs for a first down. It's just the type of football we've been playing today. Slow, methodical, get what you need. And Scott manages to get a lot on that one. And he gets a lot on this one too. It's a gain of 9. As Scott's dominating day continues. Play action pass, Hayes running to his left. He gets it with his feet, and it's another first down. And this time the run by Scott won't get much, as he only picks up 3 on the run. So it'll be 3rd and 7. Hayes putting it in the air. He's drifting back a lot, and he finds his tight end, Reese Kessel, and he brings it down. Kessel with a great catch leads to another handoff to Scott, who is shut down again, and there's a Hornet injury. So 2nd and 12, it'll be an option play to Scott, and let's never call that one again. Loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 17. The screen pass to the running back. He goes up the middle, and it's a gain of 5, so that'll send out the kicker. And this kick is good, but wait just a minute. Roughing the kicker sets the Bison up with a 1st down at the 16. Everything going right for the Bison today. Miles Mitchell gets a good gap and a good pickup of 7. So it'll be Hayes now. He's rolling out to the right, and oh my goodness, Hayes loses 18 yards. That's my fault. Guys, I was spamming the right stick to throw that ball away. It'll be a screen, and he gets brought down. 4th and 25 to start the 4th quarter. The Bison still looking pretty good. This drive has been interesting to say the least, as the Hornets' passing game has really came to play today, but we've managed to contain the run. And it's going to be a hard field goal for Drew Klein, and this kick is going to be good. It hits the uprights and doinks in as the Drew Klein redemption arc continues. As it'll be a handoff to Curtis, and Sten Broadham drags him down after a pickup of 4. So 2nd and 6, it'll be another handoff to Curtis, and Haugo gets completely mixed up on this play, and it's Curtis's best run of the day as he's moving in the backfield. Conklin gets this ball out quick. Keith Williams wraps it up for 3. 2nd and 7 now, movement. Here's Curtis. He gets the ball again, and he's brought down. It's 3rd and short for the Hornets. It'll be a screen pass, and he gets the 1st down. And the Hornets are putting together a solid drive. They're at the 43 as Crumby brings him to the ground. It's 2nd and 9. The Hornets are marching down the field. Can the Bison stop him? Conklin to the air again, and Keenan Wilson, the big man, brings him down for his 2nd sack on the day. Keenan Wilson has been everywhere today. Quarterback hits, hurries, and 2 sacks to his name. And now he puts the Hornets in a long 3rd and 16. So here we go, 3rd down. What do the Hornets got? It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Wilson brings him to the ground again, but they're going to go for it on 4th and 17. Can Wilson disrupt the pass game again? Conklin throws it deep to his tight end, Jordan Wilson. Oh, he misses the tackle, and Wilson will score another touchdown for the Sacramento State Hornets. Oh, geez. With 5 minutes to go in the 4th, Sacramento is going to put themselves within 10 of the Bison. It's a pretty good thing we have a good D-line to disrupt the pass, because when they can't get anything going, we just have to send up a prayer that they don't completely take the top off. It might be a long season when it comes to pass defense, as the handoff to Mitchell will pick up about 2. And now if you're the Bison, just trying to milk some clock off as the RPO was almost picked off. Hayes taking it to the air again. It's Mekhi Collins, and he gets a 1st down for the Bison. Clutch play by Collins. And it'll be 1st and 10. Handoff to Miles Mitchell. Bounces it to the right. Oh, he's got space, and he gets a 1st down. Mitchell has been excellent today. Just trying to milk some clock now. We give it to Miles Mitchell, and he loses a yard. So 2nd down, we'll give it to DJ Scott. He's got some space, and he picks up about 7 on the play, and there will be an injury for the Hornets. So it's 3rd and 4. It's going to be a screen pass out to DJ Scott. He's trying to make something happen, and he just misses the 1st down, and Sacramento State will call a timeout. Down 10, they're trying to save as much as they can, as the offense will stay out on 4th and 2. And it'll be a toss out to DJ Scott, and he was tracked the whole way. And it's a turnover on downs. Sacramento State has 2 minutes to get 10 points. It'll be a pass by Conklin. He's facing pressure. Keenan Wilson, he brings him down for his 3rd sack of the game. And we're within 2 minutes 2nd and 18. Conklin, he's got time in the pocket. He starts rolling out, and he finds Coleman. He has been all over the field today. And what a day for Carson Conklin, who I completely underestimated coming into this one. Clock is running. The Hornets are in hurry up. Conklin has the ball. He's going to get it out to Curtis. Edey brings him down 2nd and inches. Hornets running to the line. They're at the 34. What can they do here? Conklin to the air again. It'll be a pass out, and he gets out of bounds, and he picks up the first down. Where was this sense of urgency in the first half? Movement in the backfield, that's Curtis. Conklin will take to the air again, and he gets drilled as he throws it. That ball will sail into the back of the end zone. 2nd and 10, Conklin. Oh, what was that? Is that the pass you're really going to throw in this situation? That's crazy. 3rd down now. Conklin, he'll try to roll out, but he's going to get stopped. It's Crumby, and it's 4th and 2. And they're hurrying to the line. It's 4th and 2. They don't even want to think about it. They got to go. So what do the Hornets have? It's Conklin. He'll try to pass again. He's trying to roll out, and it's Larson who brings him down for the sack. Great effort by Larson, and that might do it for this one. So the Bison will try to pick up a first down, waste some timeouts. DJ Scott gets about 3. Just trying to seal the deal in this one, but Scott is looking pretty worse for wear. But he's going to stay out there on 2nd and 7. And it'll be a toss out again. Still nothing. And another timeout by Sacramento State. So we're going to take Scott out now. His day is done. We don't want to risk him getting hurt. It's 3rd and 8. Miles Mitchell, he'll get about 1 on the play. But the clock is down to 10 seconds on the punt. And the clock's still running. And we'll bring him down with 4 seconds left. With 4 seconds left in this game, Conklin, he'll try the Hail Mary. He throws it up deep, and Crumby knocks it away. And that'll do it. Your NDSU Bison win on the road against Sacramento State 24-14. Your player of the game is obviously DJ Scott. 22 carries, 100 rushing yards, and a touchdown. He looked at times unstoppable in this one. And the Bison go to 2-2 and bounce back in a big way. I gotta say, that was a fun game to play. I did not expect that result, but I'm sure glad to get another win down in the books for the NDSU Bison. We controlled the time of possession in that first half. That 8-yard drive really limited the amount of attempts that Sacramento could have in this game. Hayes did not do a lot today, but we didn't need him to do a lot. I think moving forward, we just can't rely on the pass game. We need to solely focus on running this ball through Scott and Mitchell. Last year, NDSU was towards the top of the FCS in rushing yards, and that's what we want to replicate in real life here. And Keenan Wilson, we need to give a shout out to him. 3 sacks on the day. He was shutting it down in the trenches. Carson Conklin had a pretty impressive day, though. This secondary needs a lot of help. But shout out the D-line for stopping Curtis, their highest overall player. He barely made an impact until the second half. I'm pretty impressed with what happened today, and I hope you guys are too. So after the game, we get some XP. We get to level 6. And we're going to put that towards scouting D linemen, but we're also going to try to put some points down towards quarterback transfers. Now let's take a look at recruiting. It looks like someone locked us out, Hunter Stacy. I never even scouted him, so not too bad of a loss. We're going to take him off the board. Now this is new to College Football 27. Tremaine Balaga has verbally committed to Air Force, but it's not over. It just means Air Force has an edge. So we're going to hard sell him. We know what his hard sell is. He's got a visit lined up. We're hoping that we can still compete for the D tackle. We got a couple players who have us in their top 5. Colin Ramczyk, one of them. We're going to try to hard sell who we can today. I kind of want to see them implement a better system with these hard sells. You can kind of play a guessing game with their, absolute deal breaker, and if you have one, we figure it out here. It's going to be this football influencer. So we're going to hard sell him, and we're also going to schedule a visit for this upcoming bye. With a senior quarterback on the team, we're going to sell him on playing time. We're going to take a look at Mike Boyette now. He's a gem, and I really want to target this guy because we don't have a lot of impact or higher than impact dev players on this team. So we're going to schedule him a visit for this bye week and hope that helps Ramcheck make his decision too. Now we're going to use some hours to finish scouting Jason Bobo. He's in the top 5 stage, so we're also going to schedule him for the bye week in hopes of using him to try to sway Balaga a bit more. Shaquille Macklin, the 2-star linebacker I like, is starting to get some interest, so we're going to put a couple hours his way. We finished scouting cornerback Earl Kenoy. He's not the best, but we need help in the secondary any chance we can get. I'm also going to switch some hours here between Shaquille Macklin and Penny. I just feel like Macklin needs more of the hours than Penny does. We're his number 1 option. He likes us a lot. So here is your big board for this week. I'm feeling pretty confident about these 3 stars. We just need more hours to scout. We have no hours to scout some of these, players lower on our board. So we'll just have to see. But here's your game of the week. LSU versus Ole Miss. Looks like Ole Miss scored it in the 4th. Sam Levitt's almost a 400 day. Can't get it done for LSU. I'm actually excited to see how Sam Levitt plays for the Tigers this year. I'm just excited for college football to come back. Leave a comment down below if you're excited. It's coming up. August. It's coming up about a month. Ole Miss, a couple good players on defense, even though they gave up about 400 passing yards. Can't beat that. They get a big SEC win. Here's some more scores from around the country. Wyoming, Central Michigan goes down to the wire. USC beats Rutgers. Should honestly be beating them by a bit more. I like doing this around the world of college football thing. Gives you all a chance to see some of your favorite teams and how they're doing. Leave a comment down below. Who is your favorite college football team? Who are you rooting for this year? I think I've made it pretty clear, but I'm a big UCF fan. Go Knights, charge on. There's your game of the week. Notre Dame, Michigan State. That looked to be a good one down to the wire. This is a big score, though. Florida dominates Auburn. Aaron Philo, the new quarterback there. This new-look Florida offense completely dominated Auburn. But we'll take a look at the top 25. Top 7 stays the same. Couple teams moving up by 1 as LSU falls from 8 to 17. Utah falls a spot after their 17-14 win against Utah State. And Georgia Tech enters the top 25 after their win against FCS Southeast. Tennessee receiving some votes, SMU, Illinois, and Minnesota. And let's look at the Heisman race. John Mateer is having a great start to his season. He takes over at the number 1 spot. Avery Johnson's there too. And Jalen Henderson, quarterback from Liberty. I had to look at these stats after because I was like 4 passing touchdowns. And then I saw it 7 rushing touchdowns in 4 games for the quarterback. I suppose he deserves a spot. And let's just shout out Avery Johnson's hair. That is insane. That is the longest hair I've ever seen in this any EA game. And also, if you were curious why Keenan Wilson didn't win Defensive Player of the Week, it was that guy. But let's take a look at some of the stats on the season. Nathan Hayes, 644 passing yards, 5 touchdowns for 5 interceptions. A couple of those interceptions were not his fault. Scott and Mitchell are looking good to start the year. Jackson Williams is leading us in receiving yards, but Reese Kessel, my favorite target, not far behind. On defense now, Givens is leading us in tackles, and McCaslin and Wilson are tied after Wilson's big day with Larson right behind him. Let's see if he can keep it up. But we're going to move past our bye week, and we find that Balaga has committed to Air Force, so we have to take him off the board. And I realize that we need to hard sell these 3 stars. We can't be soft selling them. I want to commit. So we're going to hard commit him on Football Influencer, and we are finally going to hard sell Boyette on the clutch. Now I want to take a look at the wide receiver we've been courting, Ron Fine. He looks to be just fine at 83 speed, but we're going to try to sell him anyways. I really want to add some young wide receiver talent onto this team, and Star Search looks to be the one, so we're going to hard sell him and schedule him to visit us at our homecoming game against Wyoming. And we're also going to sell Jason Bobo on the clutch. The clutch is always a pretty popular one in this game as we schedule Macklin to a visit. And we're going to sell Penny. We're going to soft sell him. And we're also going to have him visit just to help Macklin out a bit more, accumulate. He has a friend on his visit. We're going to scout that free safety too. He looks fine. We just need secondary help. But this is where the board stands. I moved some hours around. Recruiting has just been a nightmare so far. But we have a couple players visiting this week. We advanced to a Wyoming game. And Ramchick is in his top 3. But this is the game of the week for, our bye week we skipped. Oklahoma and Georgia. Oklahoma barely survives 27-24. Gunnar Stockton, 3 interceptions. Oh man, that face scan is brutal. I remember when the Carson Beck face scan came out for 25, and it was just terrible. It was just awful. Solid performance, I guess, by the Georgia defense, but you just can't stop John Mateer on the ground. He is one of the best mobile quarterbacks in all of college football, and he shows it here. Good game for Harris, too, in the air. And the story, though, is this Oklahoma secondary. 3 interceptions on the day. Georgia in trouble early on the season. Now let's take a look at some more scores from our bye week. Looks like everyone is mostly playing their conference games now. Ohio State there beats Illinois by a lot. Now here's an early season storyline coming up. South Carolina beats Alabama 24-21. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. Keelan Russell, 323 yards, but he just can't get it done against Lenora Sellers, who threw an interception. I guess he had a solid game on the ground, but still. And Sacramento State loses against UMass, who went undefeated last year. So I think it's pretty fair to say we're the best FCS to FBS team. No question about it. UCLA puts up a big game. Florida loses, and Miami looks insane. UCF wins. Hey, look at that. That's always a good thing. A couple more scores for you. Some big matches here. Texas, Tennessee. Tennessee dominates Texas. Arch Manning is in some hot water. I'm sure Peyton doesn't know how to feel about that score. Stanford, Georgia Tech comes down to the wire. And Air Force, dominant in the Mountain West. We'll look at the top 25. Oklahoma takes the 3 spot as Georgia and them switch positions on the top 25. Texas A&M falls from 6 to 13. USC stumbles a couple spots. Got a couple new teams on the top 25. Tennessee, SMU, and Minnesota. Coach Kyle Porter, his alma mater. He's got to be happy about that. Trophy race staying the same. The quarterback from Liberty, though, overtakes Avery Johnson. Interesting start to the race. But next week, we'll take on Wyoming at home. It's our homecoming game. And we'll try to win a Mountain West Conference game for the first time in our history. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your patience. More Dynasty to come. I hope you're enjoying. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.